Hello there. So today we're going to be doing a kind of swatch fest, and then I'm going to be doing a kind of eye look with the one and only Magic palette by Gervais Place, or I like to call it Gervais Palace, because I just like to envisage that there is some kind of opulent palace out in the Egyptian desert, just there in the middle of nowhere, just with fabulous ladies and men with the most extravagantly amazing eye looks on ever. I mean, that's just my thing. But anyway, it's Gervais Place, which sounds more like, I don't know, there's a shopping mall in Egypt and there's just a place you go to. It's run by Gervais. He's a lovely guy, but it's not as opulent sounding. I mean, I don't know, but anyway. So yeah, this is the Magic palette. The fantastic Maria gifted this to me, and I cannot express how grateful I am. I could literally just go on and on and on just saying thank you, and I hope, Maria, you know how much I appreciate this because it's beautiful. It is an absolutely beautiful looking palette. I'm sure you will have seen pictures of it by now, but this is what it looks like. Similarly to the other Gervais Place palettes, it's got a mix of shimmers and mattes, and in the typical approach of Gervais Place palettes, the shades are very colourful and just very playful and just very fun and uplifting. I just love them. I mean, can you tell? She loves these palettes. I mean, really. So I have the Masquerade palette, I have the Saharan palette, and I also have the Zulu palette. I've not tried the Zulu palette. Again, thanks to Maria. She got me that palette. I mean, Maria, can I even, I don't know, let me just make you some pasta carbonara, but without ham, because I'm a vegetarian. But I would make you pasta carbonara. I have no idea how to make pasta carbonara, and would you even want it without ham? I don't know. I don't eat ham. I have no idea, but literally I would prepare a feast for you with garlic bread as well. I mean, really. Anyway, so I am going to be swatching this palette today. I've not used it yet, by the way. I've swatched it. You can probably see my little makeup junkie finger marks all up in there, and the boys have swatched it a little bit as well. That's one of our favourite pastimes, just swatching stuff. I mean, I'm just trying to desperately get them into makeup. So yeah, I'm going to be swatching this, and I feel like, you know, my pants are just, well, if I was wearing pants, they'd be popping off. I mean, I've got pants on. I don't have any knickers on. I don't know. I'm just a no knicker kind of girl. Anyway, too much info, I know. So yeah, my bra will, I'm not even wearing a bra. I'm wearing a sports bra. I mean, I've breastfed 2 children. I ain't got time for bras. I mean, no, I go for comfort. That's my MO these days. So anyway, I'm just going to be swatching the bad boy now, and then we're going to move on to the eye look. I am a huge fan of Gervais Place eyeshadow formulas. I would massively recommend that you have a look online, pick out the palette that most appeals to you and buy it. You know, sell a kidney, sell your big left toe, just do whatever you've got to do to buy the palette, because I mean, it's beautiful. You will be just amazed. They do shimmers like no other makeup brand I know. So anyway, apart from, actually, right, let me just tell you this quickly. The closest shimmer I've come to a Gervais Place shimmer, which in my opinion are the best shimmers in the world, is from the Focallure Weekay Your Favourites Bright Looks palette. This is like one of my favourite AliExpress, or just favourite makeup palettes ever. This is beautiful. It looks very similar to the Huda Beauty palette, and these kind of crushed shimmers in here are beautiful, and these are literally the closest I have come to finding like a dupe for Gervais Place shimmers. Anyway, just wanted to let you know. Let you know. Anyway, okay, so by the way, I'm waiting for a little phone call as well, because I'm not in work today, but there's been an infestation apparently of flies in one of the meeting rooms, and someone suspected there was a dead rat up in the loft space. So I had to get all involved in this, and then literally I spent like 15 minutes calling pest control, dealing with everything, facilitating things as I do. And then I sent an email saying, okay, it's confirmed, don't worry, pest control will be in shortly. It's all under control. I get an email back from someone who will remain unmentionable saying, oh, actually, I don't think it's a dead rat. I was half joking when I said that. So what is it? Is it just like one or two flies that have just decided to watch one of the not exciting meetings? I mean, I bet it's not even an infestation. I bet it's just a fly just on the wall. And then it's like, oh, pest control. No idea. Anyway, by the way, I get upset with pest control because I love animals. But anyway, so yeah, the palette. Sorry, you're thinking, I'm going to just get on with the damn swatching already. I'm doing it. Okay, so let's begin. Are you ready for some screaming? Are you ready for some orgasmic wailings? Let's just diddly do this. Okay, so I'm going in with the goldy shade. Oh, Madame Bovary. Oh, I don't know who's Madame Bovary, but it made me think of Madame Bovary. Look at this. It's like a yellowy gold. Let's swatch it. Oh, look at this. Right, okay, so far we've started on a high. This is certainly no disappointment. Look at my finger post-swatch. I mean, do you see now why I am just, like, so over the top for these palettes? I just think they're beautiful. I may swatch the shimmers first and then the mattes, I think. Or should I just swatch? No, I'm going to swatch them all. I mean, really, she's just getting into it. Okay, next is Zakaya, and this is... it's a little bit powdery, but the mattes have been powdery in the past from Gervais Place. Oh, do you know what? That isn't great, guys. That's not what I've come to expect from Gervais Place. I mean, it's not terrible, but I mean, where's my bra? Is it still on? Oh, yes. It's still on. I mean, really, what? Okay, so next we're going to go into Oh Sun, and this is a shade that I've swatched, and I have literally died. I've gone to the afterlife. I've just had a bit of a look around and thought, it's okay, but I'm just going to go back to where I came from. So then I came back. I mean, really? So, okay, this is Oh Sun. I mean, oh, I'm getting on my top. Oh, seriously, my top was dirty anyway. So, I mean, it doesn't make much of a difference. And at least now I can pretend it's dirty because of the swatching and not just because I was eating beans on toast and it got a bit messy. I mean, really. So this is like an icy pink shade. I'm a huge fan of icy pink shades, and certainly no disappointment there. They do look a little bit powdery and chunky, but again, Gervais Place shimmers do. Next, we're going to go in with Kessie. This feels immaculately smooth, and look at that. For like a very kind of a light, I don't know, it's like a cool toned beige. It's a very unique shade. It looks really, really pretty, although, I mean, I think it'd be like a good, you know, like setting your eye base kind of shade. This is what it looks like in the pan. Like, it's not white, it's not beige, it's not brown, it's not grey. It's like quite a unique shade that I've not really seen before. Okay, so next we're going to go in with Zuba, and this is more of like just a beautiful pink. I mean, look at that. It is a beautiful pink. If I put it next to the other pink, oh my gosh, this is like Barbie pink, and I believe it's she's having a moment. It's like Orgasm by NARS. It's got like gold iridescence in it. Iridescence, what's that? I have no idea, but they sound so much fun. Okay, so next we're going in with Nana, and this is a kind of orange toned brown. So if I just swatch that bad boy, I feel like, right, the mattes are okay, but I don't, oh look, I was swatching earlier and I've still got a swatch on my arm. Oh, was that from last week? Oh my gosh, yeah. This was the Wet n Wild Poster Child palette that, rather worryingly, when I filmed that video about 5 days ago, why have I still got the swatch on my arm? I promise, I had a shower this morning. I promise. Or did I? Did I wash my... I don't wash my elbows. Who washes their elbows? Like, literally. I'm just trying to make myself feel better here. Who washes their elbows? Let me know in the comments down below. Do you wash your elbows? I don't know. Okay, next shade is Boronu. I mean, I didn't mean to say that with, like, an accent. I didn't. Boronu. Okay, this is a kind of bronzy shade. Oh, my gosh. I love it. La, 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 la. Love it. That's so unique. Like, you're probably watching this thinking, oh my gosh, Anwen, that is totally not unique, but to me it's unique. It's not like, let me show you in the pan. Okay, so it's this one. It's like a light bronze with it's like a light bronze. I mean, really, I can't say much else about that. Next we're going in with a matte like hot, well, it's like a coral pink. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's swatch it here. Oh my gosh, I really, really like that. Again, that's a pretty unique shade in my opinion. Like, I don't have like a corally matte quite like that. Okay, so the next shade looks so interesting. It's this one here, and it looks kind of blue in some lights, and then it looks almost like purple in other lights. It's definitely like a duochrome. Why do I say dual? Duochrome. Okay, so let's swatch. This is like unicorn diarrhea, but in a good way. Like unicorn has gone on my finger, and like this is what's left. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I think that is like terrifically beautiful. Oh my gosh, guys. Is that not the most beautiful shimmer you've ever seen in your life? Look at it. Oh my gosh, like I would love that as a, I mean, I could use it as a highlight. Should we try that? Or maybe not, because I've got to pick up the boys, and I'll definitely be like the really strange mum who goes to pick up their kids with that on my face, but I'll probably do it anyway. Next we have, this is beautiful. This is like a black with a hint of, it's got like almost like emerald green in it, and I really love it. I really love that shade. If I just kind of swatch it here. Oh my gosh, like that is really, really beautiful. And I'm loving the fact that they've not just gone for like a typical black. They've got like this, again, duochrome with this emerald green. And like that's after it's been swatched. I mean, post-swatch. I mean, if you want post-swatch fabulosity, this is it. I mean, wow. Wow. Okay, next we're going to go in with Vey. Take my breath away. Look at that. Oh. And she's back in the room. Okay, let's swatch. Oh my gosh, this looks absolutely dreamy. Look at that. Oh, look, these two next to each other is just like a match made in heaven. Magic palette is coming through. It's coming through. Next we have Yemoja. I'm every woman. It's all in me. Do, do, do. Look at this. It's on my finger. I can't believe it. Oh, oh, oh. Oh my gosh. Like this is like an icy blue sent from heaven. Look at that. Oh my gosh. You know, the problem here is definitely going to be, how do I decide what to put on my eye? Like, how do I decide? How does a lady decide what they actually put on their eye when you're met with all of these beautiful shades? Look at this purple. Look at this purple matte. Oh, holy sweet Jesus. Look at this. Okay, so it started off well, descended into a little bit of patchiness, but she can't hate it. She cannot hate it. By the way, do my eyebrows look a bit crazy today? Look at this. What's going on there, Anwen? What is going on? That's going to annoy you when you're editing. Literally, when I edit, I spot something and I'm like, oh, Anwen, why didn't you check that? So we've got Yara, and this is mermaids. Like, this shouts mermaids. By the way, me and Honeys watched a film called Killer Mermaids the other day. It was on Netflix. We thought, oh my gosh, it's going to be crap, but it'd be funny. We thought it'd be really hilarious. Like, literally, 25 minutes in, no mermaid. We've not seen a mermaid 25 minutes in. It wasn't even about mermaids. We saw one mermaid in the whole of the film. She only appeared, like, 10 minutes before the end. And, like, the mermaids weren't even the killers. There was some, like, crazy guy who was just going around killing people. The mermaid didn't actually kill anybody, but it was called Killer Mermaids. The mermaid didn't appear till right before the end. It was basically just an old man going around killing people. It was so disappointing, like so disappointing. We ended up just watching it in like fast forward, like 25 minutes on to the end. Fast forward, oh, there's the mermaid. Oh, just rather disappointing. And then, oh, it's that guy killing everybody. Great. And turned it off. I mean, so disappointing. The lesson there is do not watch Killer Mermaids on Netflix. It was so disappointing. Okay, so I'm going to swatch this one up there. Oh, to see what I mean, right? These Device Place shimmers are outstanding. They're just exquisite. They're beautiful. They're sensational. If you've not tried a Device Place shimmer, I don't think you've lived. I mean, again, what is this on my finger? What is it? If that isn't like a thing of beauty, it reminds me of like a forest with Medusa, you know, with the snakes coming out of her heads, turning everybody to stone. But still, I don't know why she's there, but she's in an enchanted forest. And look at this. Oh my gosh. If you find the emerald finger that's been disconnected from the hand, you can use it against Medusa to turn her to stone. I don't know, something like that. But anyway, that's my little story about that eyeshadow. Look at that. Oh, beautiful. 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 Beautiful from every angle. Up there, down there, under my chin, in the air, from back here. I mean, really, just so beautiful. Okay, and to finish off the swatches, we have a navy blue, which, I mean, it looks very intimidating. I don't think that I would ever be brave enough to put this on my eye because I do not have the skills to get that kind of a bold eyeshadow to work. And again, I'm not that excited about it, to be honest with you, right? For me, Device Place eyeshadows are all about the shimmers. That's the reason why I love them so much. It's the shimmers that I just think are extraordinary. If you're a fan of shimmers, oh my gosh, look at this. And I've got a feeling that the Magic Palette may potentially be my favourite of all the Device Place palaces. What? I mean, why make it so difficult? Device Place Palace? No, Device Place Palette. No, anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna do my little eye look, and I feel like I'm gonna go in with this shade first. I'm gonna go in with this shade. Oh, I have no idea. I want to go in with this shade. I mean, look at that. Okay, leave me to it. I'm getting on with it. I'll be back soon. One sec. Okay, so first I'm going to start with my lid, and I cannot not use the Unicorn Breath. I've called it Unicorn Breath. I'm going to use this Unicorn Breath shade, and I'm going to just see what it's like on its own. And then if I feel like I want to jazz it, what's going on with my hair? Why is it doing this to me? Why are you just spoiling the video hair? I mean, what? How are you defying gravity like that? Okay, anyway. So yeah, if I feel like it needs a little bit of extra kind of intensifying, I will go in with Fix Plus. Sorry, I got distracted. Why am I using the tiniest brush in the world? Oh, no idea. Do you know what? I'm going to use my finger. I mean, I'm not messing about today. I'm going in with my finger. That's what she said. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I mean, on my eye, it's definitely showing up the kind of duochrome. It looks kind of purple in some lights, and then you just kind of catch like a little slither of the blue. Oh, my gosh. I love it. I'm going to as well, right, just for the purposes of the video, I'm going to spray some Fix Plus on so that we can just see how amazing we can get this. So where's my spray? Where's my spray? Oh, there it is. I mean, right where it should have been. Okay, so I'm going to spray some on my hand like this. I don't know. Why am I lying like this? I don't know. Okay, I sprayed a lot more on than I expected to. I'm going to put some... I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just popping some on my hand there. This shadow apparently is called Phaso, but Unicorn Breath, really. Okay. What am I doing? Sorry. Okay, so I'm loving it. I feel like as well, if you spray a bit of like Fix Plus or just like a mixing medium with your... Look at that on my finger. People do like the naughty finger sign to say feck off, you know, that sign. Imagine if, right, there was a peace-loving sign that you could go like this, and that would mean peace to you all, I love you. That, you know, the opposite of the other bad sign. You know, this would be like that, the positive, like hello, kind of how are you doing today kind of gesture, which is the opposite to the other gesture which you might throw up. Well, I don't. By the way, I've never thrown up that gesture in my life. Honey's has. Honey's gets really bad road rage. But you know, like if you let somebody out and they do not even wave or flash their hazard lights, it grinds my gears. But I don't ever do the bad gesture. But I could start going like this, as if to say, I don't need your thanks. I mean, really. I might go in with this one. Should we just give it a go? I mean, what's the worst that can happen? I don't usually put like, you know, shimmers in my crease. So this is like new. Okay, so I'm applying that same kind of crease shade into my, well, onto, not into, but that would be a bit sore, onto my lower lash line, and I'm just keeping it kind of at the outer area, and then on the inner area I'm going to go in with Unicorn's Breath. So yeah, and I'm liking the transition. I feel like it's worked. I'm just like, I'm loving the look. It doesn't really go with my anything else, but I'm loving it still. Also as well, just a little tip, right? You don't have to spend the money on Max Fix Plus or any kind of, you know, fixing spray or whatever in order to get your shimmers to pop. If you don't want to spend the money or you don't have the money, then that's fine. You can just kind of wet your brush like this, all right, and then dip it in, and it works like just the same, like literally. So I would recommend, like, in fact, don't buy it, just use your spit. Okay, so because I've got a little bit carried away with the whole like mermaid theme, I am going to go in with my it's the fake Kat Von D Alchemist palette that I got from eBay, and I'm going to go in with the middle shade because I want to just add a little bit of highlight to, you know, complement the eye look. But should I put some on my nose? I mean, I'm going to, and I did it. She went there. Okay, so if I just go like this, and like this. Oh my gosh, like, I love this. Look at my nose. Look, my nose is matching my eyes right now. I love the palette. I love it. As I did say earlier, I do feel like it's the kind of palette that you may use alongside another palette. Say if you've got a palette like, you know, the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, or you've got like the Ultimate Basics by Urban Decay, or just any palette where you've got a lot of like neutral, you know, transition shade colors. It might be good to like use this alongside it so that you have more options, because as you can see, the Magic palette is beautiful. It's got some amazing shades in there, but I don't know, I think it's a bit limiting in terms of, it would be good just to have a couple more kind of neutral shades, you know, just to tie everything in together. I can't wait to do a greeny look. I can't wait to do a corally look. But again, I will probably be pulling in another palette, maybe my Jaclyn Hill and Morphe palette, just so that I, you know, can pop the lid with a shimmer, and then I can go in with some kind of neutral matte tone that this palette doesn't have. But all that being said, oh my gosh, I'm loving it. I hope that you've enjoyed the video. I hope that if you've not tried, I feel like I've got this all over my shirt, but I've not. What? Say what? But anyway, if you've not tried any of the Dryers Place eyeshadow palettes, I would strongly urge you to try one. They're kind of mid-range. They're not on the high-end, like, price scale range zone. I have no idea. They're not like drugstore. Well, drugstore's getting expensive now. I mean, what? Seriously. But anyway, they're kind of mid-range, I would say. I believe this palette £29, I think. And also, Beauty Bay now stock at Dryers Place. So anyway, I am going to leave you now, and I'm going to just, I'm literally going to pick Andreas up from school like this, and Alex from nursery, and I am so loving my eyes right now. I'm loving the nose highlight. Oh yes, I will be the sassiest mum in town. Like, seriously. Be there like this. Oh, hey. Oh yes, I went for a unicorn. Let's see. This is called Unicorn Breath. I mean, really. Anyway, so extra. I'm going to go now. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll be back soon with more.